Hello, first graders. It's time for some Monday contraction action. So, I'm going to get out my first grade notebook. And if you have a notebook or a piece of paper, in fact, if you have the piece of paper that we used on Friday, where we made some cool contractions, you might be able to use the same piece of paper. I'm going to use the same piece of paper. There it is. Remember we did the contractions. He would became he'd, she will became she'll, I would became I'd, they will became they'll. So today we're going to work on contractions with where one of the words is not. All right, so in the left-hand column. So if you're on a new piece of paper, of course, you want to make two vertical up and down lines. Try to space them out as evenly as you can. So actually, in math, we talked about equal parts and fractions. So if you do that correctly, then you're going to be dividing your paper into 1, 2, 3 equal parts. All right, so once, you might have to pause the video to get your lines drawn, but once you have your lines drawn, press play, or if you're all set, then follow along. So the first contraction we're going to make today comes from the words did and not. So in the left-hand column, did, finger space, not, right? And then in the middle column, that's where we make the robot word. So did, we get rid of the finger space and just write the two words together. So then the robot word is did not. Did not. Can you say that? It's not did not, it's did not. Right? And then for contractions with the word not, all we do is we just get rid of one letter, the O in not. Replace it with an apostrophe, and the new word, the contraction, is didn't. So did not becomes didn't. All right, let's try another one. In the left-hand column, the two words are going to be was, finger space, not, was not. In the middle column, we're going to make the robot word, so we're going to write was and not with no space between the words because we're contracting them. So now the robot word is was not. Can you say that? Was not. All right, now, before I do it, can you figure out what letter are you going to cross out? Just like in did not. What letter? Yep, you got it. You're going to cross out the O and replace it with the apostrophe. And so the new word is wasn't. The contraction is wasn't. All right. Let's try is and not. All right. So can you pause and figure out the robot word and make the contraction on your own? Hit pause and try that. All right, so hopefully you gave a shot and you tried to make the robot word. All you have to do for the robot word is write the two words with no finger space between. All right, what's the robot word? Is not. Say it again. Is not. All right, and then what do you cross off? We cross off the O, replace it with an apostrophe, and the contraction is isn't. All right, I'm going to give you two more. Are and not. And I don't know, do I dare do this? Yeah, we'll try it. Here we go. Can and Hit pause. Try them. See if you get the right contractions and robot words. Hit pause. Press play after you try the contractions for are and not and can and not. All right, how you doing? Were you shocked? Traumatized? Surprised? Let's see. Okay. Are and not. The robot word is... Ooh, I made a mistake. I wrote to the contraction right away, but first we have to make the robot word, which is are not. Are not. Then cross off the O, replace it with the apostrophe. The contraction is aren't. Aren't. Okay. Can and not. Make the robot word cannot. And that's actually a real word. It's a compound word. Cannot. For some reason, I'm starting to feel kind of weird saying this word. Like, it makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know why. All right, so what do? We cross off the O, place with apostrophe, and then for this one word, see how there's two N's there? We don't need two N's, so we're going to cross off one of the N's, and we write the new word C-A-N apostrophe T. Ah! Oh my goodness, it's a naughty word, the word you should never say. I'm not going to say it. Don't say it. Oh, first grade, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to expose you to that word. All right, please forgive me. I made a mistake. I'll have to make 99 more today. I hope you make 99, actually 100 mistakes today too, but don't say that word.